What's up, ladies and lads? A banger of a video coming up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button before we continue and enjoy the video. And that's going to be it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And we'll catch you next time. Take care. Now, did you really think that I was going to end the podcast there, guys? Did you really think that I was going to end the podcast there? You guys are mad. You guys are crazy. Saying, come on, man. What do you think this is? What do you think this is? Ladies and lads, the third topic, the final topic. NA versus EU. Okay, we're going to start off, right? We're going to start off with, let's start off with Joker on this one. Joker, my friend.
Bro,
what do you
this
think?
Speed Kicks guy yaps so much. We should call him Tweet Kicks, man. He just doesn't stop talking. He's got an army of glazers on Twitter. It's unfair, man. You can't beat this guy on Twitter, but in game, he gets smoked, man.
Yo,
oh my god, bro! I don't know why my Twitter has Joker so tight. It might be because of what happened to him last time he tweeted at me. I don't know. Maybe.
All I'm gonna say is, my fellow Europeans, there's no point arguing with the Americans, especially Speed Kicks.
He's saying, don't step to Speed Kicks. He'll cut you down too quickly. That's what I'm hearing.
All I'm gonna say is he can have the Twitter beef, yeah, but he'd get smoked in game like I smoked him at Golden Letters. That's all I'm gonna say, man.
That's great. You were at Golden Letters. I didn't see you.
Where were you at CEO? Where were you watching me when I was in the stadium, by the way? You saw me do the entrance.
Oh yeah. No, you remember when we played and you played my Nina, right? And you were like, "Oh god, this matchup is so hard." Right?
Oh, so you care about casuals now? What about when you got smoked at Golden Letters, bro?
What? That's what I'm just asking, bro, because I remember I was telling you that when people warm up with me, they overperform, and then you warmed up with me, and then look, you went and you got top 8 at CEO. You didn't do it again next time I saw you. That was kind of strange. Maybe because you didn't warm up with my Nina.
I mean,
my fault.
You can have these casuals, man. You are watching me play at CEO. You can have the Golden Letters on. That's an invitation.
I can have the invitation. That wasn't your home. That wasn't your home, bro.
No,
I'm not
Birmingham's home.
Birmingham from. Oh, okay. There's a difference between what is it like a 2-hour train ride?
Birmingham is outside of the UK. It's a special place.
What is
it's
that?
Outside anybody else got something to add? Look, Joker.
These Americans yap too much. Mm-hmm. Especially Speed Kicks, man. Speed Kicks guy just yaps non-stop. He's not good. He's overrated. He's got infinite glazes for some reason.
Why are you so mad at me, bro? Listen, I'm just a commentator. I'm just the guy on the sidelines. You know what I mean? I'm retired. I don't even play this game anymore. I can still smoke you with my Nina, apparently, but that's very strange to let that happen.
I asked you when you came to my stream, do you think NA could be EU? And you didn't even seem confident, bro, which is crazy.
I didn't say, what do you mean? I said yeah.
No, you didn't. You
say it's doable. You said
it's doable. That's not confident.
Yeah, no, it's doable. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you guys we're gonna just straight up beat you because I need you guys to have some hope. You know what I mean? I want you guys to come in.
Bro,
I want you guys to be motivated coming into this.
Listen, we will send our B team and they'll beat America.
Your B team, you didn't win last time.
How long ago was that?
Why are you living in the past for, man? Why are you living in the past?
I mean, I'm just saying, no, because I learned from my history. I'm a smart guy, okay? So when I think about the history, I think, okay, last time we were minding our own business, EU said they're better than NA. I'm like, I haven't been paying attention to Tekken. They might be. I watched you guys play. I was first time seeing you play, Joker. It was actually crazy. You lost. It was a 10-8.
And then it was the thing is like you guys talk as if we got smoked. Is my first.
Well, hold on.
I still beat some of your top players.
You beat some of our top players. Okay, so you're going on that. Your first international, you beat some top players. Okay, cool. And then we had Nations Cup. What's Gamers 8 Nations Cup after that?
You guys
right?
You didn't play UK. You didn't play UK. You didn't play UK. You didn't play UK. You played a crippled French team. You played a crippled French team. I don't team. You did not play UK. You did not play Germany.
We played Pakistan, bro. These guys played France. Nice one.
No, they played Korea. They also played Korea.
I just want to say, by the way, I was going to say about Gamers 8. I will just say that last minute they changed the seeding so that Japan was a seed 2 and Peru got put up to seed 1 because of Tekken World Tour points, because they had a South America Tekken World Tour and South America had more points and Rangchu wasn't considered Japanese. So they put Japan as a seed 2. So Japan got put in the group with Pakistan instead of NA. So you kind of had a bit of an easy group as well.
Had an easy group. Okay, listen. All I'm saying is you guys, because you guys said you guys NA. It's USA. Okay, it was Nations Cup. It was a country based tournament. You guys had 3 countries out there: Germany, UK, and France. France got smoked 3-0. That was just the cleanest 3-0 I've ever seen in my life.
Super Kum, I wouldn't take that, you know.
Super Kum, he was one of your best.
He's not even talking. That's talk to us.
that was one of your best. And then you guys didn't make it far enough to see the US, right? Highest outplaced 3 different countries and smoked 1 in the process.
But then after that, doesn't the second World Tour finals have more Europeans and better placements in the finals in America?
What year was that?
2023.
2023.
Where were you guys at EWC, man?
At EWC, why are you mentioning EWC? That's not a Nations Cup, is it? I thought we were talking about team NA versus EU, right? The whole team orientated thing. Okay, I don't think whenever we group you guys up, for some reason you find a way to lose to NA. Somehow. What do you guys do?
And everything, man.
I'm getting active.
Bro,
I'm getting active.
The thing is that it's important though. It's important to okay. Let me just tell you something that happened. This is a true story, by the way. I was in EWC and I was walking with some of the organizers, and I said, "These rooms are really cool, but why is this one empty?" And they said, "This is where USA was supposed to be." Which I was very upset about that. When I saw that, I was like, "But couldn't you like invite them to just come and watch?" And they said, "I'm sorry, they didn't qualify because they shit, bro." That's what he said. And I was like, "Bro, don't say their shit." I said, "Don't say their shit. That's really rude." And he goes, "But they are though. They fucking suck." And I was like, oh, "Bro,
look, bro, listen, man. But Joker, do you have something to say about that one? Because last time I watched an EWC tournament, I watched you lose to Ty. So I don't really know if.
Ty and who else beat me? Fear of Silence have beaten me in Tekken 8. No problem. They can have that, man. That doesn't matter, man. Like, he beat me final round, final game. It's okay, man. But what did Ty go on to do after that? What has he done? Like, what have the Americans done in terms of tournament results? Like, you guys can't even win your own majors, bro. You guys can't even win your own majors. You guys
listen, bro. Those guys. Listen, I'm not those players. Those guys barely go to tournaments. Somehow they manage to.
Why are you competing then?
Wait, what?
Why don't you compete then if you're the big guy, man?
I'm not the big guy. What I'm telling you is that those guys, they barely travel, they barely go anywhere, and somehow every time I look at an NA versus EU event, NA is always winning. I don't understand how that happens. I'm actually curious. Don't you guys play all the time? You guys got like multiple 99K points.
Joker, what I want to understand is
Kevin, go on.
What I understand is, how did me and Joker, two UK brothers, 2 European players, we walked into Florida, we walked into your own country, walked into there. We both got top 8. Where are the Americans in that top 8? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. Look, bro.
Where were you? Where were you?
Yeah, that was
you were there. Where were you?
My first week playing the game.
You were there. Where were you?
Are you there?
Felix, were you there?
I was there. I was there. I got my JDCR win. I got my YouTube video, and I did my job.
Look, if I was European, I would be very upset right now. I'm watching supposedly 2 of our best guys come at 2, like a content creator and a retired old streamer. So that's so strange. Well, I'm on equal foot. We're on equal footing, or what?
Get this retired shit. You put in more hours probably than me and Kayris combined. Listen,
there's just no way.
Listen, get your ass. Stop competing, bro. Like, stop with the excuses.
Want me. You want me on the stick so bad. You can see the active pro. You can see King Ray Jr. He went to your country, got second at your Masters.
Well, I wasn't there.
We went there. You weren't there.
Listen, bro. What did King Ray Jr. do at Mexico? Did he even make top 8?
At Mexico, I'm talking about the Master event in the UK.
I wasn't there.
You weren't there.
We both went there.
You should have been. Apparently, maybe King Ray would have got another win. you guys let King Ray Jr. walk in and do that.
What happened the next day? King Ray Jr. came face to face with European. What happened when Tetsu got his hands on him?
What happened when Tetsu ran up and did a hop kick?
Is that why you don't want to play Speak? It's because of Tetsu. You're scared he's gonna beat you like he did at DreamHack Dallas. Is that what you're scared of?
He's got 13 streak, man. He doesn't want this smoke, man. He gets smoked in tournament.
Wait. I need to clarify this. Speak. Is he chatting shit? Because I didn't see this. Did he 13 streak you?
My opponent, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was probably worse. It was probably worse. You know what it was? I actually felt bad for him genuinely because there were people watching. I'm sure Richie was there watching, and I was like, bro, this is kind of easy. This is a bit.
Oh yeah. Ricky was definitely watching. If he just lost to me in tournament. So on day 2 of what was that tournament in your country? The top 8. Oh, Golden Letters. Yeah, day 2 of Golden Letters, where top 8 was going on. You know, I sip on like 2 Red Bulls. I'm burnt out. I'm playing top 8. I'm struggling, bro. I'm old. I can't keep up. I sit down. I look at Joker. You know what Joker's been doing? Joker's been in the cash room the whole time. Why?
No, that's not true.
My bad. He went to go have breakfast, have some tea.
I said to you, yeah, I want to play you. I said that to you when I first saw you. I said we need to play, and you said sure. And what happened?
Yeah, sure.
I only played before that.
I gotta give you your run back. You know what I mean?
Run back from what, bro? You got
from the last time we played.
Even CEO, you lost to me, bro.
No, I did not lose to you. You were like, yo, this Nina Ford 4. Oh my god, you're hit confirming that? I've never seen that before. Why doesn't Ja do that? You know what I mean? It was really bad. I was like, damn, there's no way he's praising my Nina this hard. It was like I've only been playing for like 3 weeks. This guy's
bragging about casuals, yeah. When he watched me as CEO, yeah, he watched me compete as CEO, bro.
So now I'm bragging about casuals. I'm the one bragging about casuals.
Bro, you were sat there watching me in the stadium, bro. How did that feel? You saw me and Kwis make top in your region.
I felt very proud. I mean, this guy was just struggling with my day 3 Nina. I felt like I could really be a competitor. And you know what I did after that? I went to Evo and I beat Kwis to get to get 9th place. You know what I mean? So thank you, Joker, for giving me the confidence to believe I could do it too in my old retired age. You're a great inspiration.
I Kwis fight back, bro.
Here's the thing. Now listen, you speak it, you're smart, you know percentages, you know numbers, like nothing in this life can treat like 100%. I went to America, I don't know, 4 or 5 times last year, something like that. I only lost to one American, that happened to be you. You know, okay, cool. But like the rest of them, like how many times? Of course, at some point I'm gonna have to lose to an American, man. You know, at some point it was gonna have to happen. Then I played Fear after that, washed him, and then I moved on to the rest of the tournament, right? But it's like at some point I had to lose to an American, and I'm glad it was you. You know, I'm glad it was you, Speakers. You got that win, and this is why we want you to compete, man. You know,
this guy's just yapping, man. Tweet kicks, man. We need to change that.
BDX, what do you think about the EU versus NA? And be honest, because at the end of the day, if we look at the statistics which our good friend Pun Life came out with, there's been a lot of statistics thrown around, a lot of rewriting of history from Speed Kicks, but the Pun Life Pun Life came with the real facts, and he said that EU is actually outplaced a lot of America in actually many majors, including ones in USA. And actually, we asked a lot of the Koreans, and I know that you guys were not happy about this because I asked JDCR, and that one really set you guys off. He said that you guys suck, and that was from his. I didn't tell him to say that. People said I paid him. JDCR has a lot of money. He doesn't need my money, bro. He said that himself. And then Kokoma said you guys suck, and it's like, bro, what's going on, man? What do you think? What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, you know, the statistics don't lie. And I think that it is pretty impressive that even going back through Tekken 7, EU tends to do better than the US, do better than NA. They place really well, which is why I'm just surprised that the head-to-head seems to go our way. So
they got them shook. They're like big bro. I can't. They're like, oh my god, it's big bro. It's big. It's US. We can't beat him, bro. We've always been losing to the U. Ever since, you're the people who taught you the game back in the day. They were fighting for their lives against the USA. It's been going on for a long time. I get it. It's probably a mental thing, maybe.
Bro, this guy yaps so much, man. It's insane. Tweet kicks, man. You should shut up and start competing, man.
Shut up and start competing. No. You want the old man on the 6? We got young blood that's gonna be ready to cook you guys as a generation. It's a generational rite of passage. You know what I mean? First you start learning the game. King Ray Jr. Gets his first, second place at a master event in the UK. Good travels, good all this stuff. The next step in the rite of passage is beating up EU in the team event. I can't wait to see it. It's gonna be great. That's gonna be the moment King Ray locks in.
Listen, what's gonna happen when you guys get shut on, man? What are you gonna say? Then? Tell me.
Win? What do you mean win? That's not gonna happen. What would happen when the sky is red? It's never gonna happen, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
Listen. I'm asking you a question. What's gonna happen when you lose? What's your excuse gonna be? Oh, we didn't have Speed Kicks. We didn't have Jimmy J. We didn't have Ninja Killer, bro. Ninja Killer
have no margin.
What do you think? What do you think of the Ninja Killer Joker?
I don't know. I've only watched one tournament he's competed in, and he beat Joe Chris, so I'm guessing he's good, right? Yeah. But then again, I've already beaten Joe Chris twice anyway, so that's not much of a problem. It's not a big deal.
What, you say he's free?
He's all right. I respect Joe Chris.
You respect Joe Chris.
I feel like Shadow's lost 3-0 to me in multiple Tekken games. This is your best player, bro. And you know what? You know what makes me angry? It's insane that people leave Anakin out. Anakin is still the GOAT. Anakin's your best player in America.
Anakin's the best player in America. We have so many good players. I don't know who's even the best. Why do you say Anakin's the best? Because he beat you in casuals. I hear you like casuals a lot.
He's been in tournaments.
He's been in your tournaments. Okay. Wait, you lost to Anakin in tournaments in Tekken 8?
No, 7.
7. Never 8? Okay, just making.
Actually, 8 I don't know. 8, I don't know. 8, I don't know if I played him. I played my golden letters, but that's the only one I remember. I beat.
Was that in tournament or casuals?
Tournament, of course.
Oh, okay. So
Only with you. I talk about casuals because you mentioned casuals as CEO. You bum.
I mentioned casual CEO. You mentioned casuals first. Let the record show.
Bro, I see this running black guy, man. This guy's hyped over his win on a debuffed knee, bro. Knee when he was at his weakest at Philippines, bro. Hyped over that win. These guys are funny, you know. I swear,
look, man. We don't travel often, but when we do travel, apparently we get wins. I guess it's just how that works. Travel. I left the country.
But what wins? Like, can you give me some examples of like which
I left America. Listen, first of all, I'm old. I'm retired. I'm old. I left America one time for Tekken 8, and I went over to UK. I beat Richie. I beat Gosain. You know what I mean? I mean,
you didn't beat
you. I didn't see you in top 8. Unfortunately, I saw Kane and Trench. He's really good.
Have the golden letters. Have the invitational. I'm at Tekken World Tour Masters. Yeah, you see me at Tekken World Tour Masters. If you can make top 8 there,
see you at what? I'm not gonna see. Listen, bro. I enter. Like I said, I enter rarely. When I do, I outplace Europeans somehow. I don't know why. You guys play the game all the time, right?
Wait, hold on. Wait, who did you lose to? Who did you lose to at DreamHack Dallas?
Who did I lose to at DreamHack Dallas?
Yeah, you mean tell me which European you lost to?
Oh, you mean my first offline, bro? First of all, don't you want to talk about
someone? Where's he going with this? Just answer the question.
Don't you want to talk about? Well, first of all, I lost to Tetsu.
Oh,
and then the question becomes: do you want to talk about me at my first competitive major for Tekken 8 in the entire time while you guys have been playing the whole time, or do you want to talk about some actual?
Well, you've been competing longer than me, bro.
Longer than you.
About my first offline, my left bum cheek,
bro. First offline for Tekken 8. First offline for Tekken 8 is a little bit different than the past games.
Why is it? You said you like this game. You said at the start.
It is.
Yeah.
What do you mean? That's why I went from like 30 whatever to 9th place at Evo. It was just real quick. We got.
Oh boy.
What is this?
Oh, wow, so strong. You're so
what is it, bro?
I think we got another guest in the call
I must be. I'm motivated to get top 8 as CEO.
I got a question.
Yo.
Yeah,
welcome, Inconsiderate Raccoon.
I coached you.
You coached me. You coached me.
Wait. Speaking, Joker, Raccoon, hello. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear y'all.
What's up, man? You wanted to say something?
Yeah. So about NA and EU, the skill levels.
Okay.
Yeah. But y'all don't know matchups. I'm not gonna lie. So like,
you don't know. We don't know matchups.
Well, you got cooked.
Yeah, y'all don't know matchups like that, bro.
Man. What are you talking about, man?
Bro, Joker, I've watched you play, bro. Like when I watch your Heihachi footage, bro, you be looking like you don't know what the fuck you doing sometimes, bro. Like I be like, why is he just spamming back forward with Heihachi?
Can you even get top 16 at your locals? You're a bum. Get out of here, man.
Bro, I win my locals, bro. I don't know what you talking about, bro. I can win against y'all, okay, bro.
Against does y'all mean
bro,
us?
Does
that mean us?
Bro, little bro thinks he's gonna be on the team, bro.
Like I'll take down K-Wiz. I'll take down Joker. You're not beating me in the mirror, Joker. I'm sorry, you're not beating me in the mirror.
Bro, you're ass, man. You're not even worthy of talking to.
Don't even pick Reina against me. Your best bet is Fang Wei. Your best bet is Fang Wei.
Hey, forget this guy. This guy's a nobody. Speed kicks. You're gonna get
nobody, bro. What you mean, bro? Robbie beating some of these top players in NA too, bro. They just don't tell you.
Yeah, you beat American top players. Well done. Very nice.
I don't think that's good for the American top players.
You beat them at TNS, yeah? You beat them at TNS. Wow. That's what I thought. Talking, bro.
Look, Joker. It don't matter, bro. I can go offline and do the same thing.
I'll do it. Why have you done it yet? Why have you done it yet?
Why have I not done it, bro? Because I haven't gotten a chance to travel like that. What you mean?
Why is he on me, bro? Get him off me.
You're the Goo Gaga. Get this guy off me, man. Goo
Gaga. This man said Goo Gaga. Listen, man. And Tekken 7, you was the one learning from my fucking fame. Last time I checked, motherfucker. You was the one learning from my fame.
You was in his chat?
You were learning from his fame?
What kind of yap is this? You dropped Fang, you absolute bum, bro. Why are you even talking, bro?
I dropped Fang.
I got top 8 at America in 2022, bro. You were watching me. You were watching my Fang when I was beating your top players. I was being junior at the time.
But I don't remember you getting a single top 8 and I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Yeah, of course you don't, because you went there, you bum, bro. Shut up, man. Get out of here.
Okay, which tournament was it then? Which tournament was it?
CEO? I beat Shadow, Junior, Genghis. I beat all your top players. That's what I thought.
I ain't gonna lie.
You were CEO 2022. Is that the tournament where K-Wiz lost to the Lucky Club? Was it? Wait.
Hold on.
Hold on. It was the Lucky Chloe player. Which one was it? Was it Kaiser?
Listen.
First off, that was CU. That was CU 2021. All right, that was
Right,
that was a long time ago. I was alone. I walked into that venue. They said be there for 10. I get there just before 10. They're like, K-Wiz, get on stream right now. What do you mean? You said be here for 10. I thought that'd be warm time. They couldn't find Arson Ash. Arson Ash was missing. He was supposed to play. I said, okay. I got to play straight. No warm. I played him wherever. He did a back swing blow while his back was to the wall, and somehow it worked. Whatever, man. I lost that, and I was alone. Like, I had no one. I had no moral support. I was alone.
You guys notice how it's always something up with the tournament organization, right? Like, they told me to be there. Oh my god, the seating was so crazy. Oh my god, Japan had to play Pakistan, and that the seating made us like number 5 instead of number 6.
Here we go again. Talk about a different game. We're talking about a different game.
Well, I was just asking questions.
Speakers, what are you gonna do? Yeah, I'm just gonna be sat like this here when the 10v10 happens. Yeah, I'm gonna be sat like this. I'm just gonna rally up the troops. I'm gonna send 2 guys here. I'm gonna say, go fight them, beat their ass, and you won't get OCV'd. What are you gonna do then?
Get OCV'd by who could OCV?
Nino. I think honestly, I'd be like Nino. No, hang on. Wait. I just want to say that when Cuddle and Shadow came to Germany in the end of Tekken 7, and Shadow and Cuddle, obviously some of your best players. Nino won with Panda against Zafina, bro. That was probably the worst matchup in Tekken 7, bro. I don't think there's a worse matchup than that, and he still managed to win. He beat Cuddle and Shadow, and then of course, you know what happened in Golden Letters, Nino, with speaking. So he's very strong, right? And I do think that if he was to play versus the Americans, I don't think there's a single guy that can beat that guy. And then obviously Tetsu, I think Tetsu beats all of you guys too.
Easy.
I'm actually very happy you guys are putting your faith in the Bear player post season 2. I actually hope you keep that same confidence after we see the patch notes. I don't want to hear. I want you to stand on that one. Nino's gonna OCV after the patch notes.
But don't you guys have like a bunch of Yoshi and King players? What do you think happened to them in season 2?
Bro, King
has home.
Bro, listen, you guys are gonna get smoked by Kane and Trench and Jod as well. We're just gonna send them up, basically the Dragunov basically. He's gonna do that, I'm gonna do that, and that's it, bro. You're gonna get smoked.
I get it now. Kane and Trench plays Yoshi, Jod plays Nina, Nino plays Bear. You guys are really happy that the current state of the game buffed you guys. I get it. I understand. That's why you guys are so confident. Because I was wondering, how are you guys so confident after losing every team event ever? You know what I mean?
Let's calm down. There was
two because there was 2 Nations Cup.
Actually, there was another one. There was another one. Wait. Golden Letters 1. There was a team event, and Kane and Trench OCV Team America.
Kanan, what Red Bull? What Golden Letters team event?
Golden Letters 1. You just because you didn't see it doesn't mean.
Go to okay, an invitational for individuals, not a US.
But when US Golden Letters invitation doesn't matter.
Yeah. No, it doesn't because I'm there. You know what I mean? I got invited out of your best players. You know what I mean? I don't know who put together the team for Golden Letters. Every team event where the US gets to choose its players.
You just tweet too much, man. Your tweet kicks.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah, you're out of stuff. You're out of stuff to say. You don't know what to say.
He was just dancing on camera and everything.
Yeah. No, I'm letting you guys know what it is. I was really confused about how you guys got so confident so quickly. I understand now. You know what I mean? Fang, top tier, broken. Nina, top tier, broken. Yoshi, top tier, broken. Kuma, top tier, broken. You guys have been, I get it. You guys played the weird characters for so long. It's finally paying off. We really, really have to wait until after the patch. I'm telling you right now, because I don't want it to be embarrassing.
Well, after the patch notes, you're going to get smoked, man. It's same shit's going to happen. And it won't make a difference. It's not going to make a difference.
Okay, but really?
I just want to say, FDX, what is your opinion on NA possibly being the worst region in the world?
Content.
The worst region in the world.
Yeah, I think that maybe Ivory Coast and West Africa could beat you guys as well.
Listen, I don't know. I think there's a lot to be seen by how it goes. As far as we're talking about NA versus EU, that's the only conflict I'm concerned about at this moment. Bringing out outside factors.
It's just a question. It's kind of loosely related to what we're talking about right now. Like, do you think you're the worst region in the world?
I don't think we're the worst region in the world.
Who is then?
Speed kicks.
Who is the? You want me to call out a region for worst region in the world?
Yeah. Who do you think, consider Raccoon, who's the worst region in the world?
It's y'all.
Bro, this is crazy.
Yeah, it's got to be Europe. You know what I mean?
The Middle East y'all good against some regions, but it's like, when I see y'all perform against like other regions, like let's say, okay, you good against Pakistan. When I see y'all against Korea, it's like, oh, yeah, y'all ain't doing shit against them. When you against us, Y'all barely doing shit against us. Only
Bro.
like 2 of your players could do shit against NA, bro.
And who are those 2 players?
Let's see. Probably what's his name? Tetsu and Joker. Oh, and maybe Jod, but you know I've seen him take some crazy L's.
Well,
Is that
what
why I
else
got
is
top
Jod taking?
8 in CEO? Is that why I got top 8 then?
Nah,
What?
And I
no, I've
bought the
seen
boy Shadow.
Tetsu.
Is that-
No,
is that why
Tetsu at Evo. That man lost to Just Frame James. That shit was crazy because he don't even be playing the game like that.
we don't count
Y'all
that.
be
That didn't happen.
look, bro.
That wasn't real.
Doesn't he play Yoshi?
That wasn't
Nah,
real.
that was real.
Kuma.
Why is that not
Oh, you
real?
play Yoshi and Biz, bro.
So now Yoshi and Bears don't count, huh? Now it doesn't.
Listen,
What happened?
listen.
You guys play against Yoshi and Bears every day.
I just wanted to get you riled up, but listen, it's not going to make a difference, regardless of character. You're all going to lose, regardless of any season we play on, any game. You're going to get smoked, man.
Any
Speed
game?
kicks,
Are you
go
sure?
Go back to tweeting, man. That's what I'm going to say to you, bro.
Joker,
Go
y'all
back
put
to-
all this work. Y'all put all this work into Tekken 8 just to lose to NA players who barely play the game. That's how bad y'all are.
I
Bro.
don't
Which
know.
NA players, bro?
Me and
barely
Joker
plays
don't
the
relate to that.
Who barely plays the game, bro?
Whoever y'all be losing to, bro.
What the? How does that make sense, bro?
Well,
Listen,
listen, man,
even though
it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
bro.
Look, it's gonna happen in season 2. Every common breaker happens. I'm gonna see Super Akuma lose to somebody that don't play the game.
Why
just
are you
like
talking
the
about
next-
Super
Why are we talking about
man?
Super
Why are you
Tekken
talking
8?
I'm
about
gonna
Let's
see
do it.
K. I'm gonna see K Wiz. I'm gonna see K Wiz lose to Just Frame James. I'm gonna see Joker get fucking robbed by Jake. Man, like it's gonna happen, bro.
Listen, man.
That's what happened so much last year.
Nothing's gonna happen. Speed Kicks is gonna lose. All I care about is this Speed Kicks guy. He just talks so much shit. He's ass, bro. That's what I'm gonna say.
You can't. Whoa! What did I
The
do?
rest-
What
listen,
What
the
did I
rest-
do to? What did I
the
do to
rest-
deserve this?
Listen, the rest of NA, I'm gonna send the troops in. Europe, go attack. Basically, I'll be sat there watching, and when Speed Kicks steps up, I'll be like, let me take this guy free.
Oh, so wait, speakers. You said that you don't want to actually play. You wanna be a manager
Of course
role
he doesn't.
of this.
Yeah.
And you know what? I want you to be in charge. I think that most of NA would be. Felix, you'd agree with this as well, right? Like Speakers is in a good position to pick a good, strong NA team, right?
100%.
Yeah, so we agree, Speakers. You know, you got the knowledge, you got the experience in the community to be the general of NA. But you know, these guys, the NA guys, are the ones saying that they want you to play. You're saying that, oh, Joker's asking you to play. We really want you to play. It's the NA guys that really want you to play. They're like, look, Speakers, you are highest
They need
placing
him.
player, and we need you. You know, they said that we need
I don't
you.
know. I don't know about that one. If I talk to any of the NA players, they're like, yeah, you know, you're good. It's always the European. It's Europe, right? So it's Joker, right? He wants the old man on the 6, so he doesn't have to fight people who practice every day. It's like the European fans. They want the old man on the 6, so they don't have to see, you know, the guy. They can get the guy who doesn't practice every day.
Rip
you know
just
what I mean?
said that he
I
wants you to play,
understand.
though.
Yes,
Rip is an EU double agent. We've been known this. We've said this for a long time ago.
Don't say that about Rip, bro. Don't
No,
say
we've said
That's
that a long
rude.
time ago. If you look at Rip's timeline, the only thing he's ever retweeted is like some European players talking trash. Right? We know what it is. We understand. Rip, you guys sent Rip over here to try to cause dissent.
You know, Rip, basically Rip attack.
That's crazy. Rip's a double agent. That's not cool, man.
But I understand though. I understand that the tactics you guys use, right? You guys want to send
Hey,
everybody.
Rip, you're in the Discord if you want to. Gotta jump in and
Yeah,
say something.
you know what I mean. Look, bro. We're not here to argue with your double agent. Okay, I understand the distraction you're trying to create.
Speed Kicks,
No,
are you going to
I'm-
play? Yes or no?
Am I going to play? No, I'm not a player, Joker. I understand. You've seen my name out there. You know what I mean? You really want to see me on the 6. You're like, this guy is NA. But NA has so many players. We've got so many players, right? You haven't even seen
guy-
them.
You know how he
right?
notice how he said so many players,
Ninja
not so
Killer.
many good
Ninja
players.
Killer,
You know how he
yeah.
said that?
Wow.
Right.
Wait, so okay,
We-
this is a good time to ask this question then. Between you and FDX, and Raccoon, you can contribute as well. Who, I mean, you don't have to give a full list now, but who are some like people that you would say are guaranteed to be in this this 10v10 for you or whatever we do exhibition?
Guaranteed.
King Ray for sure.
King Ray?
Joe Crush for sure.
Yeah. Do you agree with that?
Raccoon for sure.
Raccoon?
You could. I'll beat some of y'all, bro. I'm telling y'all. But
You don't sound confident, Raccoon.
I'll be some of
I
y'all.
do sound
nice, bro.
confident.
You don't.
Listen, man. All we got.
Ninja Killer could def beat y'all. He's a hard carry the team if you put him up first. Fear.
It's gotta be
Fear could
Jake,
definitely
man.
beat some of y'all. Jake, man. Of course, Jake, man. They don't got King players over there. They suck against King. Just Sandy. And he also a King player.
Wait, Tasty Steve talk about beans and toast, bruv. Trust
Shit,
me,
fuck you, bro.
even Tasty Steve knows that we're better than USA, bro. This guy,
Yeah,
this guy's big. This guy was in
Tasty-
Germany recently. He's
Tasty
like,
Steve.
bro, he
Tasty
knows.
Steve is just a law player, bro. Okay, that's a law player. I don't listen to law player opinions.
Tasty Steve plays
Bro,
law. He
Steve-
plays king, bro.
Where
Yo,
did that
Raccoon-
go?
yo,
He doesn't
Raccoon-
even know
You
his
say,
name.
oh,
He's a-
Tasty
he's a-
Steve.
he's a-
Oh my god, bro. I was
This
thinking of
guy's fried. His brain is fried, bro.
King,
Raccoon,
King.
what are you doing?
I don't listen to
invited you on the
King. I don't
podcast.
listen to
You're
King
chatting
player
shit,
opinion.
bro.
They're panicking, bro.
He plays King. I don't play
man.
King. I don't listen to King player
Panicking like
opinions, bro.
Anakin.
But you
Look
want
at Speaker's
you want Jake
panicking, bro.
manager Sandy, but you don't listen to King players. What's going on, man?
Well, I'm letting Raccoon. I have to let Raccoon talk because I was killing it a little too hard. I need to give you guys some, you know what I mean, some even back and forth. Okay,
Yo,
you
like
guys
you say,
can use the
Raccoon
shot
is the double agent, bro. EU.
Yeah,
let's
no.
go.
I'm not, bro. I'm a double agent. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
what guaranteed? You like guaranteed players like
Who's
that
like
would
a
for sure.
guaranteed? Yeah, you can play mine
Yeah,
if you
no,
want to. You can give us some false information if you want to.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna need yours.
Oh, you want
No,
ours?
you
Alright,
first.
Yeah.
No, you first,
Yeah.
bro. He asked you a
We
question.
are
What
first.
are you panicking for?
I'm panicking. Listen, I understand how you guys move. You guys have all these secret tactics. You have double agents everywhere. You invite Raccoon. You know, what I mean, I understand. You guys move a little different. Can I get some security here?
Tweet kicks. Tweet your team right now. Tweet
Tweet
kicks.
my team. Whoa.
Yeah. We want to see your team.
Get him away. Get him away from me.
You know, put him right here. I got a couch.
hang on.
Yeah, because I started tweeting out names about just a bunch of players. Right? Just so many, just top tier Tekken players.
Okay,
right,
what would your team be? Honestly speaking.
what would my team?
Give us
be?
your guarantee. Don't have to be the whole team. You're guaranteed.
Why? What they're asking for the whole team?
Like
This
it.
is behind the scenes information. This is. I understand you guys want to prepare, okay? But
we don't need to prepare, man.
You don't need to prepare.
No.
You don't need to prepare.
No.
Are you sure about that?
Positive.
Okay, because
We won't need our whole team. That's what I'm going to say to you. We'll
Wow.
send 3 players at max. I'll do the
Mhm.
pose, and that's it. It's
Yeah.
over for you guys.
and you're so confident.
So confident.
I love that because you were that confident last time. I remember last time. I was like, why are these
Now,
European guys so confident?
Last time,
I was shook.
I wasn't confident last time.
You guys had you were confident last time. Well, I mean, I can
I
understand why you lost. I remember being so shook. I was like, why these guys must be good actually, right? Because I hadn't been keeping up with Tekken. I hadn't watched for a while. You guys came in talking about how bad NA was, and I'm like, I was looking at NA players like, yeah, I could beat these guys too. Like, I guess we're weak and EU strong now. And the way you guys were talking, it sounded like that. And then I watched you guys play. I was just really surprised that you was that confident, and you guys lost really badly. Like, just I mean, it was
really badly.
really badly,
Really badly, bro. Nice.
really badly.
We're gonna
Really
send,
badly.
we're gonna send up
10,
2
10,
players.
that's 10. I heard.
We're gonna send up 2 players. I'm gonna be sat like this, yeah. I'm gonna have my tea, and you're all gonna get smoked. What are you gonna say?
He's gonna
Then?
have his tea. He's gonna have his tea. He's gonna sip his tea and lose for a 3rd time in the team event. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be great content for us. That's gonna be great. I would have loved the
PDX. PDX will be ready. Basically, he's ready now.
Yeah.
He's making notes.
Yep.
Yep. Look, he's making notes right now. He's putting it off to the side. He's getting ready for he's like marking down the trash.
The thing is that I really respect FDX because he didn't lie. He didn't sit here and lie. He just sat there and said, EU has outplaced America in many tournaments, and I know he doesn't want to say it, but he basically is trying to say that look, EU is better than NA, and he realizes that because he came down to EU and actually played in a couple of ICFCs, and I think he realized there that the level of Europe is significantly higher than the level of NA, and I think he just knows that because he has the experience against the EU people. He knows the scene really well. So yeah, shouts to Fee, man. Yo, you're a real one.
Shout out to the
PDX.
Fee, man. Your
Yeah,
Fee, I'm clapping
shouts-
for you,
yeah.
man. I appreciate
I give
it.
respect where it's due.
Yeah.
You know, Fee,
And y'all
I don't-
still wasn't in TWT. Ain't that fucking crazy?
What TWT, bro?
Listen. Hang on. About TWT, yeah, you guys had to play a Mexican for top 8. We have to play Arctic Butt, bro. Okay, it doesn't count.
And
Understand?
Shadow lost
And
me
you
anyway.
lost
I
to
don't
Joker
give a
anyway.
damn. You
lost
still
to
shoulda
Joker.
qualified.
You lost to Joker.
Still should have qualified. Joker
You-
should have been lethal enough. He got all the damn training in fucking Pakistan. You still can't beat that motherfucker.
Bro, one thing I'll mention,
Nobody can beat
never,
the John, bro.
yeah, I've never played. That was my first time playing the John. I swear, I've never played him in casuals or anything. But that's besides the point. Listen, I beat Shadow. Shadow's lost to me in multiple Tekken games. Raccoon, your ass. FDX, I respect you. Speaking, stop competing your shit as well.
I didn't even know Shadow got top 8 at TWT finals and there was no Europeans.
I mean, he
Wait,
lost
that's-
to me.
wait.
He lost to me though. He lost to me.
Wait, he lost to you. Then you watched him play in top 8. That
I
was
didn't watch
great.
him play. I didn't watch him play.
Oh, you didn't watch him play? I wouldn't have
No,
looked either after
I was
losing like that. You know what I mean? You must have been in the room having to cry or something. Like it had to get really bad. because how did you miss that? You're Mr. 99K, right? You have full max rank points in EU. You grind every day, all the time.
Rank doesn't mean anything. Rank doesn't.
It clearly doesn't if Shadow won, right? Because you're not your max points and ranks. I mean, Shadow spends all his time playing Overwatch. You know what I mean? He sometimes he logs into the game. He shows people how.
He spends all his time playing Overwatch, and then he goes to Germany and loses.
And then he goes to DWT and just outplaces your whole region. Region.
And what did Shadow place in Amsterdam LCQ?
What did Shadow place in Amsterdam LCQ? I don't know.
DVP. I swear he lost to DVP. No.
Amsterdam LCQ. Was that Tekken 7?
Just so you know, bro, DVP plays once a week, bro. Poor guy. He lost this one that plays once a week.
Is that Tekken 7 you're talking about?
Carry on.
Is it? No. Oh, okay. You were talking about Tekken 7. Oh,
wait,
my bad.
What happened, Kobe? You played Shadow as well. You have experience with Shadow, right?
Oh yeah, we played in Mexico.
What happened?
It was a good game, man. He played well. It was a good player. But and that's your best guy apparently. So
apparently that's your best guy right now, man. Him and what? King Ray?
King Ray Jr.
King Ray basically Tetsu basically run up, hop kick.
That's it.
Tetsu. Listen. I say one thing. Tetsu is your best player, probably, right? Guaranteed.
No. We have like 10 best players.
Tetsu is clearly your best player.
No. Right now it's Strog, it's Higem, it's Dombili, it's Nino, it's Tetsu, it's Jod, it's Gosain, it's Ken and Trent, it's Sin, and then it's
you're naming a bunch of names. I mean, Tetsu.
They're all equal. They're all equal level.
I understand you're European. You can't really see fundamentals. So I'm telling you right now, Tetsu has the most. Okay, he's got the best fundamentals out of all of you guys, but he does struggle with those crazy.
I want to ask you, Speed Kicks. I want to ask you quickly. In your opinion, do you think that Russia is a part of the European scene? I want to know your opinion because I know what the Russians think. I know what we think. What do you think about Russia being a part of, Team Europe?
What I think about Russia? Okay, so So I was asked about EU versus NA, and now it's Team Europe. It's very confusing sometimes.
What is Russia part of Europe? Because people say it is part of Europe.
It's part of the European continent. Yes.
Okay.
Is it part of EU?
What you mean the European Union?
UK is not part of EU.
Yeah, EU.
Oh, but the European Union is a trade and economic and political union. That doesn't matter.
I'm just asking questions because every time I talk about this, because I'm American, right? Pardon me, I'm American, right? So European.
Okay. So Switzerland, I don't believe is part of the EU either, and we had Kira playing last time. So forget about the EU.
Well, I mean, you guys do need all the help you can get. You can go ahead and have Russia and Kira.
Okay. So you say, wait. I just want to know, are you actually saying that Russia is? You're okay with that?
Am I okay?
And education, basically.
Probably not.
You've heard about Strong, haven't you? You probably tweeted about it. You probably tweeted about it,
Yeah, I mean, no. Listen, Strong is
Listen, you watch at home and you tweet about all our players because you know you'd get smoked.
Whoa! Wow, Joker. What? Listen, bro, Joker. What? I don't know what I did to you. Okay, I kind of do a little bit. I know a little bit what I did to you. Okay, but I don't know why it's warranted all of this. Okay,
listen, Speed Kicks. You talk so much. You put in so many hours. Like your fellow countryman said, Rip said to you, play in the exhibition. So stop being a pussy and play in the exhibition. I don't want to hear no excuses. When you guys lose, I don't want to hear, I was on the team. This guy wasn't here. This guy wasn't here. Look, play in the team. No excuses.
I understand. You've never seen the U.S. lose a team event before because you guys haven't been able to win. But if we do lose, I would never do that. I'd be like, you guys played well, good job. I can't believe this outcome happened. It's very strange, very odd outcome considering history.
Just like when I smoked you and you made a term just for the way I fucked you up and team streaked you. You called it evil mode, bro. I motivated you. You probably tweeted after that event like, I'm gonna practice so hard.
I did not tweet. I'm gonna practice so hard.
But listen, I was in your stream and I heard you say, man, that Joker guy something else in casuals and in tournament. I heard you say that.
I said that Joker guy something else. It's clearly made up. Something else is nothing I would ever say. That's like a British term. That's something you just making stuff up. I understand you need to feel better after what happened before, but no, it's okay. Listen, you guys win. There will be no excuses. There will be no oh, what if Jimmy J was here? What if Speedkicks was there? None of that. Glitch getting can't even travel.
Honestly, you should reach out to Jimmy J, Ninja Killer, who else fighting GM, all these guys. You should reach out to all of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
genuinely, you should. I'm sure you can like make a video and they'll just come to you and then they'll play in the team or something.
Yeah.
You know,
I
basically,
don't know if pro players are consumers of FDX content, but you know, I can try.
I can't wait for the PDS video where it's just like after the 10v10 and EU wins, he just makes a video and he starts it with NA just got fucked up. And it's just like the whole like, that would be so sick. You should start a video like that, Fee, when we win. That'd be sick. And get a lot of views, 200k minimum.
We will do our best to reach out to our best players. The thing is, it's really hard to motivate them to come out unless they have thought of genuine competition out there. You know what I mean? And it'll be really hard to tell Jimmy, yeah, come out to fight some Europeans. He'll be like, Europe, don't they not block over there? Right? I'm just playing Brian. I'll just be a lot of counter hits. It'll be kind of free. Like it was last time he ran to Europeans.
Oh, last time when he lost to Gunny 9 rounds straight.
Gunny beat
in
like
Germany.
9 rounds straight.
I said last time. You're talking about Tekken 7. I'm talking about Tekken 8.
When did he go to Europe in Tekken 8?
No, he didn't go to Europe. Europe came here and lost to him. I forgot who was it.
Who played Jimmy?
Oh, we'd have to check it.
He beat Yagami. He didn't beat in European.
There was.
Yeah.
If you say so, bro.
So now you're coming off to Australia now. I don't know if you're going to get on to Australia.
Education, bro.
Listen. First of all, I don't want to get after Australia. Okay, those guys. I feel like those guys can talk better. They will have to talk better than all of us. Okay. I'm not trying to beef with any Australians. Okay, they're too.
Yeah, those guys are too much. I think them out of it.
But no. So I'll do my best to reach out to Jimmy and any player I think is good enough to beat you guys up. I mean, there's a lot of players that are good enough to beat you guys up. We'll reach out to our best players.
Yeah.
What's your team then? Speed kicks.
It's our team.
To be fair, Joker did give his 10. So what would you like? It doesn't have to be guaranteed, but who would you kind of think initially? What's been in your mind of a 10?
Initially, I think obviously Joe Crush, Shadow, Cuddlecore, King Ray, Anakin, Joey, Ninja Killer, Ty, Vic Timo. It could be Rhythm, it could be Jake Man, it could be Fear, it could be there's so many people it could be.
It could be you.
It couldn't be you, man.
It couldn't be me. I don't know why you guys think
Speed kicks, man. Why not, bro? Come on, man.
Why not? Listen, okay. I know I'll be making it look easy sometimes, like when we play casuals against my Nina after 3 weeks. But
you got what, 13 streaks? You switched off of Nina and you still lost with Horang?
So that's what I'm saying. I know I'm making it look easy, but it actually did take some time and preparation.
We have a term when we 10 streak someone. We call it membership card. I gave you a membership card. I want you to remember that.
The Joker, you have the Joker membership card.
The next time I see you, I'm gonna give you a membership card like this. Like this. It say Joker on it. It say Joker beats speed kicks. That's what I'm gonna give you.
What am I looking at? Is that thing?
Yeah, it's a membership card for you.
Yeah, you have a card. You have a card thanking you for the carry from that character, huh?
I will beat your ass with Heihachi, bro.
We know about you and Mishima Neutral. Right? We're not gonna talk about that one.
Who are your Mishima players?
Who are our Mishima players? Shadow. I know we don't have Mishima. I'm the Mishima player. I'll cook you in a horror.
Whoa! Joker said he beating the
Yes, you do have Mishima players.
Wait, who?
Me.
Oh, bloody hell.
Bro, this guy's
on, mama.
Oh, yeah, man.
Fuck them out.
Yeah, man.
Oh my god. Yeah, I think that's probably a good time to end it, man.